Today we're going to take a quick look at how to go about using Serilog to log to the NoSQL database MongoDB. The MongoDB sync is very easy to use, assuming you already know how to set up and use Serilog. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is just show a simple example of logging something to MongoDB, the MongoDB sync. A bit later on in the video, I'll show you one or two cool aspects of Serilog, but this is not going to be a deep dive by any stretch. This is the NuGet package we need to log to the MongoDB sync. And the first thing you do is create an iLogger object. We'll set the global minimum level to information, and we're going to log to my server, my MongoDB server, which is on a server called Big Dog on the default port. I need to go get the name of the database and add that to the end there. And then the collection name that I'm going to log to is called DaveTest1, and we create the logger. Writing a log is next, so we use the write method of the logger object and give it a log level. And now we're going to put an exception in there, and actually I'll log to the error level because it's an exception. Add a message to that constructor, and the next parameter is the Serilog message template. Message template is very interesting aspect of Serilog, which I'm sure you're probably already aware of. And that message on the end there is going to be what's written to that message template. And I'm just going to add a close and flush statement at the end there to make sure it gets written. Let's run that. And I'm now going to go across to my server and check out the documents. Let's have a look at this one we've just written. You can see the message has been written to the message template there, and we've got our exception there with the exception message that I gave it, and that was all we gave that simple log. Now I'm going to show you a few interesting features of Serilog and how the MongoDB sync supports those features. So the first thing I'm going to do is just drop in this code here, which creates an order, which is a complex object. So we've got an order ID and some line items, etc. Now, what I'm doing now is creating a context. And so this is a unit of work, and basically anything that gets logged inside that using statement gets logged in the context of that unit of work. And so you can see there, I've specified that the property is order ID, which is the unit of work. I'm now adding a token to the message template. You can see I'm using the @ symbol there with that app log error, and that enables me to log a complex object when you add that @ symbol. And in order to finish off this unit of work, what we do is we enrich it from the log context, and that's the syntax for doing that. So if we now run this, and we'll now go and take a look at the database. So we've got our new object there, and the new message template is there. The exceptions there, as always. Look at the properties. You can see the order ID is there, and that's a unit of work. And also the complex object of the app log error appears in there with all of the details of that. And finally, let's return to the message template and see how we can add another complex object, the order itself, to the message template. So I've added it there with the @ symbol, and we'll now go and check the database. There's our new log. And when we go down to the properties, well, firstly, you can see it there in the message template. And now in the properties, there's that order, that complex object, which has been logged. I hope you found this video interesting and perhaps even useful. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.